All right, guys, welcome to the Boss Africa. My name is Radio Boy. Today's episode is going to be awesome because we're going to be talking on a particular issue, and the person who is going to do justice to that is a music artist, a hardcore rapper. You all know this guy from way back. This guy has been doing it since 1967.
What?
And it goes by the name Cyrus Da Virus.
Nigga, what?
What?
You know what time it is? It's your boy Half Man, Half Virus, Full Rap Machine. Edo State representative 052 365 24/7. You know what time it is.
Is that your phone number? Is that your phone number from way back?
Nah.
I think I can still remember my phone number.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 052. Yeah,
Criminal.
Something. Yeah, I still
Criminal.
remember. I still remember. How you doing, man?
I'm
You
good,
look
man.
great.
Thanks, bro. You look
Man,
good
you
to
look
yourself.
great. All right, nice. All right, today's episode, we're going to be talking about the old and the new artists. Now, a couple of, the older versions, the older artists, they've been complaining about the younger artists, not giving them their due respect. So we want to talk about that with Cyrus Da Virus today. So we've been on this issue. Okay. So it's not be today. So you old artists where we get people like Idris Abdul Karim coming out to say, hey, these young artists, they give them the respect where they deserve and all of all that. That kind of thing.
Okay. What's happened?
And now, so we're going to talk about now the young artists not giving regards to the guys who paved way for them.
Yeah. I've never had that issue.
Okay.
If I've had that issue, my ego is not too fragile to take it as anything. Because whenever a new generation of artists comes into the school of music, they feel they can do it better or they deserve better. I was that way when I came into the scene. I felt like, man, you know what, my head is hot, I'm talented too, I not get to one, that kind of thing. The only thing I would ask when I want to ask the old artists is, does the respect put money in their bank accounts?
Okay.
If no,
that's a big one.
Salutation is not love. Respect is not love. As far as you've done your own bit of your part in the whole music industry, and then you're pushing your own brand, your own movement, your own, securing your bag. Who cares if the young ones respect or don't respect? You know the tale of the pig and the little piglet? Where the little piglet was like, daddy, why your nose long like that? I said, my pig, don't worry, when you old, you go know. So even if you come into the game as a young artist to disrespect the people before you, you go see old. New artists will still come.
But let me ask you this: what if it happens that a young artist just come out from nowhere and then just call out your name on social media and say, "Hey, Cyrus Da Virus this, Cyrus Da Virus that"?
They are entitled to their own views.
Okay.
I would know they're looking for a fulcrum, a point where they can probably launch their career. How do they call it these days on social media? Clout. So I would never reply to someone who has not proven himself.
So you go whiskey the person. You go wheezy the person because of course that's what Wheezy does.
Whether you ignore, you do it the Benin way. When we see for streets.
Sorry, which one be Benin way?
When we see for streets, we see for streets.
We see for streets.
It is what it is.
Benghazi.
You cannot come onto social media and just start to bullshit at people and do not expect their own reply, whatever form or shape or structure that reply might be.
Yeah.
So when you come out, when you come out to want to disrespect people before you, have the background, the support to back it up.
The substance, all great.
Yeah.
Great. I remember when you came out back in the day, and you came out as, I think you are the first hardcore rapper in Nigeria, coming straight up.
Yeah.
So it was something new. You came out with this vibe and you said, look, we saw you as the DMS of Nigeria.
Everybody keeps saying
that. You came out as the DMS of Nigeria. So when people saw you and they'd be like, oh my God, okay, this is another level. And then there was another time, when you came out and then you'd be like, some other artists came out and then you'd be like, oh, okay, this is not it. I remember you had an issue with one artist. I don't want to mention the name that, but now you could do it.
No, call me because
I don't remember, but now you
remember.
remember.
You think you're smart?
Cyrus, you remember?
I don't remember.
We're going to talk out.
No, because you are a press person. Do not be afraid to call names.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I remember you had an issue with MI one time.
MI?
Yeah.
I never had an issue with MI.
Oh, okay.
I never had an issue with MI. Did MI say he had an issue with me?
I can't remember.
No, I never had an issue. I've never had an issue with MI.
Okay.
Me and MI we're good, we're colleagues.
But maybe I don't know. I can't remember. But there was a particular artist that came out then and
you think you're very smart. You're
yeah.
trying to call big names so that I'll call the right one.
No, come on, you're my guy now.
No,
you're my guy now. I don't fit to have to you now.
No, but whoever I have had a problem with in the Nigerian music space deserved the problem.
But say this thing don't tell. We're not talking about 10 years ago.
How many years ago?
We're not talking about, I think, over 15 years ago.
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, except you have facts. You are the showbiz impresario, journalist and everything, musical journalist and everything. So if come on, I'm not afraid of anybody. So when you come at me with names and facts, I will be like, oh, this is what happened. So come on, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So has there ever been any stories that came with your name at some point that you had to just say, look, this is not for me?
Yeah, I think it had to do with the whole Young Sis thing.
Yeah, the Young Six thing.
Okay,
it's recent.
I'm doing his job.
Oh no, it's recent. This one is recent because I had to go way back.
I've never had any problem in the industry with any artist. The only one I had some sort of to and fro with is Young Six, and that's squashed. That's where it gone.
He can't call out your name one time. Now recent now. This one are recent.
Yeah, this is like a couple of years ago, like maybe 2016, 2017, thereabouts. Yeah.
So have you guys settled your rifts?
We don't need to settle. It's just for the music.
It's for the music.
Like I said, whenever you do shit for the music, you do shit for the music. If you want to do shit for the streets, then you do shit for the streets. So it's either way. So it's just for the music. It was a point in Nigerian hip hop. It was what it was, and that's it. Nothing too extra.
Yeah. So how's it been? I remember when you came out with there's this particular song. I go remember this.
He doesn't remember anything.
You don't
guys.
Wait to. I go remember.
He has the brain of a 90-year-old man. Can you imagine?
I go remember the song, Cyrus. I go remember. I think now one of your first song back then.
Song We Come.
We they come, they must go. Basket go the coco. Yeah. That was the song that brought you out. And when that song came out, man, it was mind blowing. It shook the whole of Nigeria. And then so they see you as okay, two people they come to mind. 50 Cent, DMX. You sounded like DMX, but you looked like 50 Cent at that time.
A hybrid of both.
Yeah, but what happened to your muscles? Like your muscles were really that time you did gym.
Yeah, even till now, like I only decided to stop hitting the gym a couple of months ago because I wanted more fluidity on stage during my performances. Okay. Because if you check out some of the shows I did from last year into the early part of this year, I was muscled up and everything. But it hampered my movement and my fluidity. So I had to maintain a certain body type to be able to be more dynamic on stage. So that's it.
That's it.
Makes you lighter.
Makes you lighter. Yeah. I feel that sometimes. Yeah. I feel that sometimes. It's why I had to even stop myself.
Yeah.
For some time. And then just so everybody go just ask me, say, what's the happen?
Nothing did happen. You just said not to do it.
Exactly. So you still do music, and you've been there, like you've seen all these guys now, all these young guys, like
you sure
like them Rema. No, Rema not senior you now. Rema come out from the same state you come out from. So how do you relate with these guys?
Oh,
Rema
relate in one sense, with their music.
In music, yeah.
Yeah, I believe that they are the next school to take Edo music, Nigerian music, Afrobeats into the next stage, phase, place. So they are really putting in the work, as you can see. I'm just happy that the progress has happened the way it's happening. That's the way it's meant to happen.
Yeah. Sure. Let's go back down to memory lane when you started music.
Okay.
You started music with some guys.
Okay.
You guys started doing music. Where are those guys? Do you guys still have a relationship?
Yeah, we do, but it's not. We are all grown now. We don't get to see each other.
Wait, what's the name of the group that time?
Maccabees.
Maccabees,
Yeah.
yeah. Maccabees.
We've not spoken in a while. I won't lie. A couple of them are married with kids and everything, so their priorities are different. My priority is different. Whenever we see, we chop it up. When we don't see, it's all good. So yeah.
I did soon at that time. You, Kaha, yeah, back in the day. That time we really never did close now, but I did see you from distance. Apparently you can't be friends with my friends like that, so that's why. So music I've always followed your music like from way back. I remember when I was in uni. I had this guy who followed your music, and he was in Lagosian.
Are you serious?
Yes, he was in Lagosian. I can't remember his name now. I think Sheil. Okay. So he was with you then, and when you guys did 1,000 naira.
Yeah.
My cousin even did Rachel. So she was part of the and then Sandra too. There was one girl from my class then. Okay. That time I think 2009. Yeah. 2009. Yeah. You see. Yeah. I remember now.
You don't tell, you know hold me too. If you be born, you don't get married again.
I remember that time now. So 1,000 naira came out and it was the bomb. I remember when we had this dinner, there was this law dinner I attended. 1,000 naira started blaring. Guess what? Everybody pulled their suit. I pulled my suit.
Are you serious?
I pulled my suit. 1,000. I can never forget. I remember my guys then, the Collins and the Reds. Yeah. So we used to jam to that song like. Yeah. And trust me, the Lagosians, when they come into the town, into uni, they will say, man, Cyrus Da Virus. How does it make you feel then?
It makes me feel good because we built everything from zero, from nothing. Yeah. So to see that makes so much impact. Yeah. Man, it's really humbling. Even till tomorrow, I meet people who be like, I grew up on your music. Your music, inspired me. And I'm like, huh? All I just did was go to the studio and just spit rhymes. Yeah. But you might never know. That's why it's good to keep on putting out art because you might never know somebody that might touch their life. Of course. You get so it's humbling. Even till tomorrow, I mean, people are like, wow, man, I was so and so age when I heard it the first time. I'm a huge fan. I've been a huge fan. Can you come? I'm like, whoa, that's really major, So it's a humbling experience, really.
Oh, great. Yeah. Great. I remember all those times. It's how time really fly. You've been in the industry for how long now?
Officially since 2007, 2008.
I think around that time, because
but unofficially, I've been grinding behind the scene, battle rapping, trying to find my own sound way before that. But officially, 2007, 2008.
Oh, so did you ever do it? Did music when you were in uni? I don't say Naekpoma you go now.
Yeah, I was always very partisan when it came to the local music scene. I was traveling to Delta, traveling to Lagos, not to Lagos, because my first foray into Lagos was after I had dropped official music. Okay. But I'd already gained a following in the underground as a battle rapper and everything. So I was building my community even before I dropped my singles and then the album, The Infection.
Yeah, talking about rap music now. Rap music gradually has really, taken. I think it has really dropped a bit, and now the genre that is topping the chart now is the Afro beat. So they call it the Afro beat. So how did that happen? I know at some point, it changes. We had in the 90s when we had the rap like Tupac and Biggie, coming on stage and doing the spitting rhymes and all of that. And then at some point it dropped when we got to 2000. We got into the R&B. So it stepped a bit, and then it came again, and then so it had seasons. It has seasons. But how do you see this and compare now with then?
Lyrically, lyrically, I would take our own generation over this one because the new presentation of music, especially in Afrobeats these days, relies heavily on melody, not on lyrics. By the time you can get a melody and then say anything you have to say, it comes out as music any which way. You understand? But production wise and presentation wise, then PRO, promo, marketing, shows, tours, performances, it is better now.
Oh, it is better.
Yeah, but lyrically and finding a traction point with your source it was better during our own generation because you had to build up. But these days, you can just record a song right now, we put it out on TikTok tomorrow, and next thing, boom, you're already performing shows, which is not a bad thing. But the thing is that eventually, time will catch up with you if you don't develop your craft.
True.
You understand? That's why these days, more often than not, you would have artists that have a hot 1 year and they are never hot again.
You know that there is a time frame for artists. I think that's about 3 years when an artist come out this year and then it blows for like 1, 2, 3, and that third year another artist comes in and then top the chart. That's how it works.
Yes, but it's more present these days because of the lack of artist development. People like the Mavins, they've been able to hack it. Because even before they start putting out stuff that has to do with your artist, you have to go through the grueling process of recording to get your sound.
There is a system.
Exactly, there's a system, and that's why you see that the Maven artists are actually the ones who last more, apart from the big three, which is Burna Boy, Davido, and Wizkid. The Maven artists actually have more continuity when it comes to how music should be done. Yeah.
I remember how we used to promote music back in the day. The music. So we have the CD, and when we play, they bring the CD to us, and then when we play, we'll play on the station. That's what we're playing in Benin. After playing in Benin, we'll play for like 3 months, and then the next state, like Port Harcourt, carry on. You know, so from there, that won't play for like 3 months, and then we take it to the next states, like maybe Abuja. You know, so we just take it like that, so that the artist will stay there for a long time, for a long period of time, and then gain ground. Because if you say, okay, all of the states, we're gonna just carry the play. Once you could just rise, once you could just drop.
Yes.
That's how it was back in the day.
But now there's more funding, there's more budget for all of that, so you can actually do a lot and get a lot done, you know, without it even affecting how it is received in one state or another. Because you can just put out your music now, and it's causing splash everywhere. And if you feel that the fulcrum or the focal point of that song or the buzz is beginning to die, you do a remix. You just keep going, and you make it for what it's worth. So
So I'll go ask you this question.
Okay.
People always see Cyrus when they hear Cyrus Da Virus. Cyrus Da Virus is that guy, that hard guy. When they say, "Oh, you don't want to mess with," you know. So they see you like, "Oh, this guy, the quick vex." So you go need to clear that one. See, you know, with that kind of person. I mean, with that kind of person.
Yes, the quick vex because I don't get time for nonsense.
Because.
At the quick vex because I don't get time for nonsense. At the quick vex because sometimes it's really frustrating when you can be the lead dog in the whole pack. Your energy is really rambunctious. It's heavy. You can carry everybody. So that makes people relax around you. So even if you win, it's all of you that is winning. If you lose, it's only you that loses because it doesn't even affect them. I really believe that there's a stage you get to in your life where you have to run with the big dogs if you're a big dog. You cannot be a Lamborghini and you're trying to race Volkswagen Beetle. What are you trying to prove? So Lamborghini should run with other Lamborghinis. But not many people are like that. I actually, through no fault of theirs, I realize that not many people have the tenacity, the drive, the oomph to keep going like I do. So instead of me to harangue them and try to just shake them up, I would just look for fellow fellow Lamborghinis like me.
So has that ever happened that you carry this, this for a long time, and then they had to come, stab you in the back to hit you from the back?
That's what the industry is, bro. That's what the Nigerian music industry is. Everybody's just looking for who to climb.
Of course, that's the circle of life.
Yeah, but
So if you don't use person will use you.
exactly. But even if you want to use somebody, you have to offer value.
Of course.
You have to offer value to
That's the
demand
focal point.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're straight with these guys.
Which guys?
All of the guys that you work with.
It depends. If I'm straight with them, it's cool. If I'm not straight with them, it's no harm, no foul. I'm not Jesus. I cannot be friends with everybody. Even Jesus actually kicked the butt of people who were desecrating his father's house. Exactly. So if you and I don't vibe well, it's no enmity. It's just that maybe we've not had that convergence of energy of aura to work. So no harm, no foul. Don't take it personal. Maybe we might work next year, next 2 years, but now it has not happened. It has not happened. I am cool with whoever I'm cool with. Whoever I'm not cool with, it's nothing, man. Because hatred does not put money in my bank account. So why would I lend so much focus to that?
But that's the point, because most people, when they go through a phase in some phase at some point, they tend to carry so much burden with them, so that's we just really weigh. They have no idea this will weigh them down, but they still carry the burden. They still carry the burden and still see this person as an enemy.
Well, if someone has wronged you and you've not addressed it personally with the person, and then you're carrying it in your heart for many, many years, you're always stressing yourself out. Because if that person has hurt you or has not hurt you, they've moved on with their life. You're the one still stuck in a loop of anger and hatred and whatever. Energy that could be dissipated doing productive stuff, you are planning for somebody's downfall. It shows you are stuck in a loop, and once you don't get out of that loop, you will start to degrade and retrogress. So that's it.
That's the word, retrograde.
Yep.
Retrograde. Now, from music to acting.
Okay.
Now, how has that been? From moving from music now to acting.
I love music, but acting, movies is more interesting.
Interesting.
Yes.
Nice.
Because you tend to interpret a role how you see the role, not how the fans want you to see the role.
Yeah.
Because in music, the fans want to tell you what they want to hear. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
You're supposed to create your own style, your own brand. That's why in the Nigerian music industry, the majority of artists sound alike, dress alike, talk alike, same hairstyles, same crowd. So you cannot have your own niche crowd. That is no problem right now. You might be making all the money, but 10 years time, your fans are that other person's fans. So you don't have a certain demography that can have a focal point, an inspiration point with your music.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Michael Jackson and Prince.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know them, and
Okay.
at some point, people were trying to say, okay, Prince, you're copying from Michael. Michael, you're copying from Prince.
I grew up
But
watching Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but then again,
I never thought they
Michael
were
was
similar.
it.
I never thought they were similar.
But people thought that
Michael always used to dress with his own brand, his own vocals. Maybe because of the way they looked or the way they curled their hair. But Prince used to always dress with the metrosexual way of. So I never thought, even as a child, I never thought they were both similar. So I don't know. Fans like to start up problem when there is none.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
just like Davido and Wizkid. So they've been having this Davido FC and Wizkid FC for
it was
years.
so crazy that Davido and Whiskey, they were at Jada P's younger sister's presentation. They were friendly and everything, and fans were angry on Twitter that they had made up.
Why?
Because some people thrive in hatred. Hatred gives them purpose. Some people, they feel centered when they hate something.
But that's the problem.
All the gossip blogs and everything. Have you ever gone to their comment section? Can you see the way people are vile?
Oh yes, I always go to the comment section. The
I
comment section.
make it
is
a point
mind-blowing.
of duty never to follow any gossip blog. Because it's fun when it's someone else's life that is there until it's your life that is
Of
there.
course,
And then you see strangers coming to give takes and points about what they have no idea about. So yeah.
Wow. So it's we've been talking about this for a very long time. Talking about how people just create stuff and then put on social media. Even so, some artists just because they want to blow. Like I've seen some artists, they fake their own death, and then they put it on social media just to get music, attention from fans. How do you see that?
You want me to be? I think that's the only question I cannot answer today because I don't understand why people do that. But I wish them the best.
But we've had two artists done that. Yeah, I can call their names: Skibby, Ola Drips.
Well,
they did that. So Ola Drips was recent.
When Skibby did that, people said, "Oh my God!" I think Faust said, "You feel even fake your death, you know, go blow." But after Skibby died and resurrected, he became bigger than he was before. So maybe it worked for him.
Okay, so bigger than before.
Yeah, he was.
Is this something?
It was after that time. He now had his badass boy with Davido. Then the other one with Tenny and Neptune and Fowls and all of that.
Okay, so did it get to the A list? Sorry, to the B or A list?
You don't have to necessarily become an A list for you to be successful. It depends on what your personal goals are. It depends on what your personal goals are. Not everybody's going to be. Not every dope artist is an A-list in America, in the USA, in the UK, and all of that. So why do we expect all artists to be A-list?
Because that is what
the
that is what the
success.
Nigerian music system have painted it to be. Because what they want to be the A-list. They want to be like Davido, Whiskey, Burna Boy. So they just want to be like them. So not knowing that, of course, we've had several. Artists back in the day from
the A-listers. Well, we're talking about A-list. The A-listers have not changed much in the last 10 years. In the last 10 years, the only artists that broke into the A-list category were Rema and
Ashake.
That's it.
Yeah, they had to do. So I think they're top 5. Burna, Whiskey, David, Ashake, Rema.
When it comes to top this and top that, why do we always like to remove Tiwa Savage?
Oh,
why do we like to remove Yemi Alade?
Oh no, they are the top 10.
No,
I
don't agree. Let me go back. If I want to list artists that I know that they've proven their worth, being an A-lister, it's not Nigerians that will tell an artist that is an A-lister. Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage, they close out shows, big arenas in Europe. So why is it that we only reserve that for the male artists? Yemi Alade is an A-lister. Tiwa Savage is an A-lister. Even Tenny was bordering around the tetras of being an A-lister. I don't know what happened to she and her label, but we should stop thinking that because the Davido, Burna Boy, and Wizkid have the biggest fan base, so that makes them A-list. They are A-list, yes, but the discography, the arenas, the performances, the presentation, the PR, the marketing, the budget shows that Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage are A-listers. So, are you going to be comfortable putting Yemi Alade and Tiwa in B-list?
No.
How?
No. Those are the queens of Nigerian music.
No, because Ashake has been amazing. He has had an amazing career. Rema has been amazing, had an amazing career. Tell me which stage has Yemi Alade and Tiwa Savage performed that is a small, negligible stage? Yemi Alade closes arenas in Europe. Tiwa Savage does it. So why do we feel we have to tell them that who's an A-list? Because when Davido brings his rider for his performances and what it takes, when Tiwa Savage brings her own, there might not be much difference. So who are we now to say, even as successful as you are, you shouldn't call yourself an A-lister? The records prove that Tiwa Savage and Yemi Alade are also A-listers. So when they say big three, is Tiwa Savage small? Is Yemi Alade small?
They are not small.
Exactly.
They are huge. They are huge. Across Africa, I've had some of my friends in South Africa. So when they want to talk about music artists, they talk about Yemi Alade.
Exactly.
Yemi Alade
is bigger. Yemi Alade is big
awesomely.
Yemi Alade is big in many francophone and lusophone, the guys that speak Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese. Yeah.
Than most of your top 3.
Yeah, that's because they are the more they follow more of African content.
Afrocentric.
Yeah, Afrocentric music than
so please,
we Nigerians.
Let's not disrespect the queen.
Okay.
Timber
course,
Savage is an
she's the
A-lister.
queen.
Yemi Alade is an A-lister. You know.
Now, I'm talking about music. The Ghanaians, some of the Ghanaian music heads, they came out and they say, you know what, you need to drop, some percentage of how you play the Nigerian music in Ghana, because Ghana, of course, they play more of the Nigerian songs. Is it necessary for them to come up with that idea to say, okay, you know what, play 20% of of Nigerian songs, and then put 80% over Nigerian songs?
That is a double-edged sword, in the sense that number one, is too late. Number two, is the right thing to do. I'll tell you why. Nigerian radio used to be all about American music, American rap,
Back in the
until
day, yeah.
the government and certain individuals. Shout out to Kenny and D1.
Oh, and shout out to High Chief Raymond Dokwesi.
Exactly.
God rest his soul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They put their foot down and said, we need more from the local scene.
Yeah.
And that was how our own generation got their foot in the door.
Yeah.
It is good, so that it fosters development of local scene, local artists, local presentation. But now, here is why it's too late. Whether Ghana totally bans Nigeria from their playlists and radio playlists, Nigerians we're always going to dominate the Apple charts and everything. And it's not like back in the day. In our day, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have Spotify, we didn't have Apple Music, we didn't have all of that. So when a bunch of radio says, "No, what, we're not going to play this guy anymore," it actually affects the artist directly. But now everybody has their own phone. You know, you can't tell me what I'm going to play for my phone. If I'm a Ghanaian person and I want to play Ashake, you can't beat me. Exactly. So you cannot beat me. Also, if I'm a Nigerian person and I want to play Black what's his name? Black Sheriff.
Black Sheriff. Yeah.
Exactly. You're not coming to beat me with my phone. It's my data. So even if Ghana say we dare nobody to play no Nigerian music anymore, in their homes, if Ghanaians want to listen to Nigerian music, they will do it. Nigerians did not offend Ghanaians.
Of course. I think Shatta Wale came out to say that, okay, you know what? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
These guys, they are big. It doesn't matter.
It's too late.
But then again, it is what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
What it is. I must thank you very much for coming on the show. This is Boss Africa.
Yep.
And it's my honor and pleasure to have you on the show. The
Pleasure is all
iconic, legendary Cyrus Da Virus.
I'm humbled.
Now, I remember then you used to use the word Benghazi. It's how we represent Benin,
Yep.
Benin
Lasgidi,
City,
Benghazi,
Lasgidi,
Itakwa.
Benghazi, PH City.
ABJ.
So we have Benghazi.
Yeah.
Any guy, any OG, knows saying Benghazi. If you just say Benghazi.
Yep.
So I had a friend. She asked me and she said, "What's the meaning of Benghazi?" I say, "Okay, it's actually a city in Libya."
Yeah,
But then
that's
again,
Benghazi,
that's Benghazi. But then again, we will come from Edo State now.
Yeah,
We
this
come
is
from
the-
Benin City.
Lasgidi.
Lasgidi.
Lagos, understand? But this is
You know-
Benghazi. Benghazi means Benin.
Yes.
Gaza means house. So we made it Benghazi.
Gaza. There you go. So that was how it came. And then you they call yourself, Benghazi boy
Yeah, Benghazi boy, man.
for life.
For life.
Respect. Good to have you on the show,
Thank you.
Cyrus
The
Da
pleasure is
Virus.
all mine. The pleasure
Thank you
is
so
all
much. This is the Boss Africa, and it's coming to you from Alimo Studios. And just stay tuned for the next episode. I will see you some other time. Bye.